They are 32 in adults. What about the children? Children have 20 teeth only. Okay, 32 in adults divided into two jaws, upper and lower. Upper and lower. This is the upper jaw and this is the lower jaw. Okay, each jaw has 16 teeth. So here we have 16 teeth and here we have 16 teeth. Okay, divided into what? All teeth, are they the same or they different? They are different. Okay, into three types and shapes. We have 4 incisors. Okay, where is the incisors? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. There is the 4 incisors and 2 canines. Where are the canines? Number 1 here. This is the first canine and this is the second canine. Okay, and we have 10 molars divided into premolars and molars. Where is the 10 molars? We have premolars 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4 premolars. Premolars, they are small molars, and 6 molars, the big molars, we call it molars. So we have 4 incisors, 2 canines, and 10 molars. Okay, what's the function of all the types of teeth? We have incisors. Okay, we have incisors. 4 incisors cut and tear the food into small pieces. What about the canines? The 2 canines here tear the food and cut it into small pieces. What about molars? Okay, molars, premolars and molars grind the food to be easily in swallowing. To be very easy in swallowing. 2, we have tongue. Okay, it's responsible for food tasting. Makes the food with saliva. Okay, and it moves the food around inside the mouth cavity. So what's the function of tongue? 3 functions. Number 1, responsible for tasting the food. Number 2, makes the food with saliva. And number 3, moves the food inside the mouth cavity. Number 3, we have salivary glands. Inside the mouth, we have salivary glands. And as we said before, salivary glands from the digestive canal supplementaries. Okay, where is the salivary glands? Here. There is the salivary glands. Okay, here, here, and here. There is the 3 pairs of salivary glands. There are 3 pairs, okay, 3 pairs of salivary glands, which secretes what? What's the function of the salivary glands? We have 3 pairs of salivary glands, which secretes what? Secretes saliva inside the mouth, which contains enzymes. What's the function of these enzymes or the saliva? It changes starch into sugar. Starch into what? Into sugar. Okay? So, what's the function of the 3 pairs of salivary glands inside the mouth? Change starch into sugar inside the mouth. Okay? To be easy. Number 2, we have pharynx. Where is the pharynx? Here. So after mouth, we have pharynx. The food moves to pharynx. Okay? Pharynx, it's a cavity. It's a common cavity. Leads to what? Leads to esophagus. So leads to esophagus. Okay? And it's a common cavity between the digestive system and also respiratory system. So it's a common cavity leads to esophagus in digestive system and trachea into respiratory system. Okay? So number 3, we have esophagus. Esophagus, it's a muscular tube that allows food to pass from pharynx to stomach. So esophagus is a muscular tube that allows the food to move from pharynx to what? To stomach. Okay? This is the esophagus. Number 4, we have the stomach. Okay, this is the stomach. Okay, it's a sac-like muscular organ which secretes what? Secretes gastric juice. Okay, so inside the stomach there is the gastric juice. Gastric juice that makes incomplete digestion of proteins. So gastric juice inside the stomach change proteins, okay, into semi-liquid substance. Change proteins into semi-liquid substance by gastric juice. So gastric juice is secreted in stomach to change proteins into semi-liquid substance. Okay, this is the stomach. Number 5, we have small intestine. There is the small intestine. Okay, small intestine. Small intestine, it consists of 2 main parts. We have 2 main parts in small intestine. We have duodenum, this is part number 1, and ileum, this is part number 2. Duodenum and ileum. Okay? It digests the food completely and allow absorption of the digested food to the blood. Inside the small intestine, we have 2 processes. Number 1, complete all the digestion process, and number 2, absorption process. Okay? The first part of the small intestine, duodenum. It's the first part that's connected to the stomach. So, connected to the stomach here, the first part connected to the stomach, it's the duodenum. Inside this part, duodenum, there is 2 juices. Number 1, we have bile juice, and number 2, we have pancreatic juice. There are 2 important juices poured or secreted in duodenum, which are number 1, pancreatic juice. Okay, there is number 1, and number 2, we have bile juice. So, bile juice and pancreatic juice is secreted in duodenum. Okay, by number 1, let's start with the bile juice. Bile juice is secreted by liver. By liver. Why? To change all fats into fatty emulsion. To change fats into fatty emulsion. And what about pancreatic juice? Is secreted by pancreas. Secreted by pancreas to complete digestion of food. Okay, so in duodenum we have 2 important juices, bile juice and pancreatic juice. Bile juice secreted by liver in duodenum to change fats into fatty emulsion. Pancreatic juice by pancreas to complete the digestion of food. The second part is ileum. This is the ileum, okay? This is ileum. It is the second part that follows the duodenum, in which intestinal juice. So, in ileum, there is 1 juice only. Intestinal juice. Intestinal juice is poured or secreted, and it completes the digestion of different types of food. All the types of food is completes the digestion of all types of food